Hi, my name is Joshua Lindblom. This is my Comp 2 presentation. For my research topic, I chose an often overlooked and understudied subject. Is there a link between ocean pollution and human health? My hypothesis reflects my opinion. Ocean pollution is a tremendous and growing problem that severely threatens human health and well-being. Ocean pollution is one of the largest environmental problems facing us today. Most people know that ocean pollution is harmful to marine life, but they are not aware of the magnitude of the damage ocean pollution can have on human health. I want to educate people about the dangers of ocean pollution has on human health and that it is critical to recognize the urgency to prevent or at least reduce the amount of pollution entering our oceans to safeguard human health now and in the future. Ocean pollution occurs when toxic and harmful substances that are generally not part of an aquatic environment are introduced to our oceans. Only in the last few decades has the connection between the ocean and human health been recognized. Marine scientists widely acknowledges the dangers, but many others do not share that concern. A comprehensive study conducted in 2020 by a team of 40 scientists from 15 different countries on the effects of ocean pollution on human health was published in a peer-reviewed journal, Annals of Global Health. The study revealed that waste in the ocean, including petroleum pollutants, mercury, and microplastics, can cause lasting damage to human health. According to NOAA, there is a false assumption that most ocean pollution is from ocean-based sources, while 80% originates from land-based sources. The degree of land-based ocean pollution is growing every single day. Ocean pollution is a complex mixture of mercury, plastic waste, manufactured chemicals, petroleum waste, agricultural runoff, and biological threats, like harmful algal blooms. People are exposed to these toxins mainly by eating contaminated seafood. A study by Duke University revealed that depending on the type and amount of contaminants, long-term exposure from eating some types of fish can increase the risk of illness, developmental issues, or in some cases, cancer. There are many contributors to ocean pollution, but the one constant is that most ocean pollution begins on land and is caused by humans. These activities pollute the oceans through drains, rivers, and direct dumping. In many parts of the world, people dump their trash and untreated or undertreated sewage into the ocean. Industries worldwide are known to dump toxic chemicals directly into the oceans. Plastic waste is the most visible component of ocean pollution. More than 10 million tons of plastic enter the oceans every year. The majority of this breaks down into microplastic particles. According to Philip Landrigan, director of Boston College Global Observatory, and Jacqueline McGlade, professor of environmental science at the Institute of Global Prosperity, microplastics contain multiple toxic chemicals that are added to plastics to make them flexible, colorful, waterproof, or flame resistant. These chemical-laden particles enter the food chain and accumulate in fish and shellfish. When seafood contaminated with these materials is consumed, the microplastic particles and the many chemicals they carry are also consumed. These chemicals are linked to different types of cancers, birth defects, and immune system problems. Landrigan and McGlade say virtually all of us have microplastics in our body today. Although most ocean pollution is man-made, some are natural occurrences. A naturally occurring ocean pollutant is harmful algal blooms, also known as red tides. Nancy Knowlton, author of article Ocean Health and Human Health, states harmful algal blooms produce potent natural toxins that can cause human health problems through consumption of contaminated seafood, breathing the air near red tides or skin contact. There's 10% fatality rate for those exposed to harmful algal blooms. Mercury is the pollutant in the oceans of greatest concern for human health. Once mercury gets into the ocean, it accumulates in fish at very high levels. When pregnant women eat mercury contaminated fish, the mercury can cause brain damage to their unborn children. Thousands of babies are born each year with varying degrees of brain injury caused by mothers consuming mercury contaminated fish. Landrigan believes ocean pollution puts everyone's health at risk, but the people most seriously affected are the people in coastal fishing communities, people on small island nations, indigenous populations, and people in the high Arctic. In a study published in the Journal of National Institute of Environmental Health Sciences, Sandra and Joseph Jacobson, both professors of psychiatry and behavioral neurosciences, reported findings that Arctic children who had parental mercury exposure from mothers who ate whale, fish, seal, and walrus, all traditional foods that have become so contaminated with brain damaging mercury, have abnormally low IQs. In closing, I would like to reiterate that the ocean pollution has been around for a long time, but it's just in recent years that ocean pollution has been recognized as a human health threat. With the conditions of the oceans deteriorating, consequences on human health are expected to intensify. All the research I've collected confirms my hypothesis that ocean pollution is a growing problem, severely impacts humans' health. I want to continue my research on strategies deployed by other countries to control various ocean pollutions, threats, and how effective they are. Much work is needed to reverse or at least slow down ocean pollution. All countries must have ocean pollution programs and they must be enforced.